All my life I carried all these questions. What about this? What about that? Well, how does that work? Is that true? Is that made up? And it was just an open table.
I was invited by a few members of my community to do Alpha, and I was very much at the beginning of sort of my reintroduction to Christianity. My parents' sort of marriage broke down at 10, and I hadn't been to church for a long time. And a lot of wonderful things happened that meant I was invited to Newcom. I ended up sort of moving quite quickly into my sort of walk with Jesus, but feeling a little bit like I had lots of questions that needed to be answered. So yeah, I just went along and got involved, and it was really just a space to hear other people's feelings of uncertainty and sort of clarify some of my own thinking.
It was just people like me, lost in the wilderness, so to speak. I had 1,000 questions about who this Jesus is.
I never felt forced to go along with anything, or I had to believe it. It was a discussion time.
We'd sort of come together, spend a bit of time together, catch up, and then we'd watch a bit of content, like the videos from Alpha, just sort of listening to help make sense of like, what is this practice called Christianity? It definitely felt like a space where there was no silly questions. It sparked that desire to know more. I love learning, so it was just really nice to be in a space with other people who knew more than I did.
I learned actually about Christianity and that it's not a fairy tale, and there's history, there's proof, and it was just a real building block to establishing a firm faith. And ultimately it gave me an invitation, and I took the invitation and I met with Jesus, and you know, my life's not been the same ever since.
Knowing Jesus is just like, I'm just so much more clear in my purpose in life. And when I feel stuck or I feel lost, I just open the Bible and find scripture, and there'll be something that just lands for me.
Well, it totally changed me. Like understanding the gospel, getting closer to Jesus, reading my Bible, spending time with God as well. This void that was missing for years and years and years, and the questions that I had, I started seeing things getting filled, like the boxes, I wouldn't say getting ticked off, but I started feeling like a purpose, like my life just like had meaning.
You can Google, and Googling is fine sometimes, but I think it is good to just go and sit in a space with other people and feel that you always end up coming away just realising that someone else has walked a similar walk to you, and that connection that you experience as a result of being in a space with other people is so important. So Alpha's a really good first step in terms of, you know, just figuring out if there's something in this for you.
Just go for it. You've got nothing to lose and potentially just so much to gain.
Just got to do it. You just got to take that step. You just got to take that leap of faith. You're never going to hear truth like it anywhere else. Everyone's got questions. I've still got questions. We've all got questions, but the questions that you have, there's always an answer, and the answer is Jesus. It's changed my life forever. My wife's life, my family's life, and yeah, I'm proof.